Comparison of adjectives. Grammar made easy. Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Grammar 321, where we make English learning simple and fun. Today, we're going to dive into the world of adjectives, specifically focusing on one-syllable and some two-syllable adjectives that change to ER and EST forms for comparison. Ready to learn how to describe things in English? Let's get started. First, let's understand what adjectives are. Adjectives are words that describe nouns, giving more information about them. For example, big, happy, short, and strong are all adjectives. Let's use them with some nouns. Big tree, happy face, short boy, strong man. But what if we want to compare things? That's where comparative and superlative forms come in. We have three forms to talk about today: the base form, the comparative form, and the superlative form. Base form. This is the basic adjective. For example, big, small, hot, or cold. Comparative form. We use this to compare two things. Superlative form. We use this to compare three or more things, or to show the highest degree of equality. To create a comparative form, we add R, ER, IER, or we double the last letter and add ER. For example, nice, nicer, tall, taller, happy, happier, big, bigger. Here's a list of some common base adjectives and their comparative forms. Now, let's take a look at how we can compare two things. We're going to use tall for our example. The comparative form of tall is taller. So, he is taller than his dad. For our next example, let's use fast. The comparative form of fast is faster. So, the car is faster than the bike. For our next example, let's use happy. The comparative form of happy is happier. So, I am happier than my sister. For our final example, we are going to use easy. The comparative form of easy is easier. So, this exercise is easier than the previous one. To create a superlative form, we add st, est, iest, or we double the last letter and add est. For example, nice, nicest, tall, tallest, happy, happiest, big, biggest. Here's a list of some common base adjectives and their superlative forms. Now, let's take a look at how we can compare many things. We're going to use fast for our example. The superlative form of fast is fastest. So, the cheetah is the fastest of all the animals. For our next example, let's use old. The superlative form of old is oldest. So, Grandpa is the oldest in the family. For our next example, let's use funny. The superlative form of funny is funniest. So, my friend is the funniest person I know. For our last example, we are going to use big. The superlative form of big is biggest. So, the whale is the biggest mammal. That's it for today. I know it's not easy, so you may want to go over the video one more time to better understand it. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. Leave a comment with your own sentences using comparative and superlative adjectives. See you next time on English Grammar 321.